Whenever I make one of these videos, you already know what's happening. I finished another book, Neanderthal Opens the Door to the Universe. It wasn't my favorite section, you know what? It's going straight back on there. It's going straight back on there. I just really like it. It's the funniest book I've ever read. First of all, it's a very interesting plot. It's very enticing. I feel like kind of realistic, but also unrealistic at some times. My biggest pet peeves from this book were like two things off the top of my head. One, how like at the beginning, it seemed like Cliff was just doing everything that he said he wouldn't do. He said, like, at least 3 times. It may have only been 3 times, but he said, like, I said no, but Aaron and I both knew that I really wanted to do it or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so what's the purpose of just, like, psyching me out like that? And then my other pet peeve is, like, 2 situations where Cliff wasn't a part of himself, but somehow he, like, overheard and told us all about them, so that was really odd. But besides those, it's basically a perfect book. Love the characters. Cliff and Aaron's relationship also was a bit, like, insta, I feel like, but, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just like it. It's a solid book. I actually kind of teared up reading it today during school. It may have been because I was just in the not best place mentally, and I was like just waiting for something to set me off, kind of. But also, I think it's the book. What book do I want to start next? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a break. I still need to finish The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. I'm a little under halfway done with that. And yeah, I think that's all I have to report. What I'll remember this book for? Yeah, the funniest book that I've ever read. A lot of quotable lines. Also maybe Tegan just as a character I'll remember this book for. And the rating, 9 out of 10. Honestly, 9 out of 10. Not a perfect book, but it's pretty close. You should read it. It's really good. See you in the next short.